When we're finding the derivative of this function, we're going to use a product rule, but inside of that product rule, we have two chain rules. So let's go ahead and label some things. Our first function, our f of x, is 2x plus 1 to the fourth. Now its derivative, if you take the derivative of the outside, that's 4 times something cubed. You then write down what that something is, that inside, and multiply by the derivative of that inside. So the derivative of 2x plus 1 is 2. For an answer of 8 times 2x plus 1 cubed. Our g of x is 5x plus 3 to the negative 2. And its derivative, the derivative of something to the negative 2 power, would be negative 2 times something to the negative 3. You then write down that something and multiply by the derivative of that inside to wind up with negative 10 times 5x plus 3 to the negative 2. So what we're going to do now, 5x plus 3 to the negative 3. What we're going to do now is plug this information that we've labeled into the product rule. Don't forget that product rule is f times g prime plus g times f prime. So our derivative of y, the first function was 2x plus 1 to the fourth. The derivative of the second function was negative 10 5x plus 3 to the negative 3. Okay. The second function was 5x plus 3 to the negative 2. And the derivative of the first function was 8 times 2x plus 1 cubed. So the calculus has been performed at this point, but now I want to simplify using algebra. Remember, I like things to be fully factored. And GCF-wise, I see negative 10 and 8. There's a GCF right there of 2. It doesn't matter if you pull out a negative or a positive. 2x plus 1 to the fourth, 2x plus 1 cubed happens on both sides of that addition sign. So pull out a 2x plus 1 and pull out the lowest power of that. So 2x plus 1 cubed. The 5x plus 3 happens on both sides of the addition sign as well. One is to the negative 3 power, one's to the negative 2 power. Pull out the lowest power, and negative 3 happens to be less than negative 2. So what we're left with, I'm going to say negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. When I say 2x plus 1 to the fourth divided by 2x plus 1 cubed, you get 2x plus 1 to the first power. That little 1 that I put there is not really needed, but I put it there. And then when I say 5x plus 3 to the negative 3 power divided by 5x plus 3 to the negative 3 power, that's the same exact thing. So that's just a factor of 1 right there. Okay, so now on the other side of that addition sign, we took out a 5x plus 3 to the negative 3. So I'm going to be dividing 5x plus 3 to the negative 2 divided by 5x plus 3 to the negative 3. Remember, with that division, you keep your base and subtract your exponents. So that's going to be a negative 2 minus a negative 3. Negative 2 minus a negative 3 gives you a power of positive 1. So 5x plus 3 to the first power. Okay? Now we're going to say 8 divided by 2 is 4. And we're going to say 2x plus 1 to the third power divided by 2x plus 1 to the third power is just 1. So simplifying this down, I want to distribute inside of those brackets. And then I will combine like terms. So now I'm going to combine like terms, and I end up with, so when we combine like terms, we end up with that 10x plus 7 right there. Just to make this look even better, I think that negative third power looks better if it's a positive power and it's on the bottom. And then you just have the 2x plus 1 cubed and 10x plus 7.